episode 2 of Eggless Baking with me. Hi guys, my name is Prachi. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do an eggless recipe for a simple vanilla sponge. Now that I've taught you how to make an eggless chocolate cake in the previous recipe, I'm going to show you something different here. So the difference between chocolate and a vanilla cake is you just have to add the cocoa powder. Rest the recipe remains the same. However, I'm going to show you the process again. For recipe in detail, you can refer to the previous recipe which I'll attach below, so you can also have a look. However, now that we're making a vanilla cake, I thought I'll also teach you how to add colors in your cake. Like suppose if you want to make a sponge of any particular color. I have to do a cake today which is vanilla and has pink color added to it. So the reason I'm going to make a pink sponge of this cake is because it's for a baby shower or a gender reveal, you can say. I don't stay in India, so it's kind of a trend abroad outside that gender reveal is a very big thing and people really love this concept. So I'm going to show you this recipe again step by step. Ingredients you can also see in the caption below. Also going to share what colors do I use. So I use this brand AmeriColor that's visible. So like this is not available in India. I've got it from the US. However, there are endless brands for colors which you can get in India, get in Dubai, anywhere across around the globe. So yeah, the technique to add color in your sponge when you're baking something is to mostly add gel colors, and these are gel colors. Like these are like wow, brilliant. If you want to know some other brands which you want to purchase for your food or products like baking, cooking or etc., you can leave a comment below and I'm going to refer you some easily available brands which are available globally, and it can help you start your baking journey. So also once the cake is baked, I'm going to cut the cake into slices in front of you and show you how the color actually comes out and looks. So let's get started.
First, we start with the wet ingredients. In a bowl, I combine oil, sugar and a generous splash of vanilla essence. I whisk these together until they are smooth and silky, and then I set the bowl aside. Next, in another bowl, I mix curd with baking soda. This step is super important, so make sure to mix well until there are no lumps. Once it's smooth, I let it rest for 5 minutes. This allows the baking soda to activate, giving our cake that perfect rise. Before adding the dry ingredients, here's a fun step. I add a drop of pink jet food color, which is from the brand AmeriColor, to the wet mixture. Isn't it exciting to see that color come alive? I mix it thoroughly to ensure the batter has an even tone throughout. Now on to the dry ingredients. I've already measured out the flour and baking powder. Sifting them directly into the wet mixture little by little is key to keeping the batter light and lump free. Using a spatula, I gently fold everything together until it's just combined. Then I switch to my whisk for a smooth finish. Here's the favorite part. I add my secret ingredient. You guys have been following me since a while, so you should know what it is. If you don't know as of now, it's water. It's hot water. It gets your batter together and it is very important to do so. Try this method and you are going to love it. Now I gently mix everything together by using cut and fold method. This ensures the batter is well aerated and ready to bake. Finally, I divide the batter into 2 tins, ensuring they are evenly filled. A quick tap on the counter removes any trapped air bubbles, and then they are ready to go directly into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. Okay, so the cakes are out of the oven and they have baked beautifully. However, the pink hue isn't as prominent on the outside, so I'll cut them into slices and decorate the cake right in front of you so you can see exactly what the color looks like. That way you can also understand how to crumb coat a cake, which I will in the future videos and share how to actually decorate a cake. But first let's learn how to make a cake. Cut the cake into layers, and I've just showed you on the screen that how it actually looks like. Now I'll be just decorating them with buttercream and a filling of whipped cream on the inside, along with fresh strawberry compote, which I've actually made at home. So I don't use any preservatives. I buy the fruits by myself and make the fillings at home, all fresh, all nicely. So I'll also make a series about this where I'm actually talking about how to make the fillings. But the priority right now is to understand how to make a soft sponge. Once you achieve this, we can obviously discuss this ahead, or you can leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and your ideas if you want to understand anything apart from the sponge, so I can obviously expedite on the videos for that. Meanwhile, enjoy the process.
Alright guys, I taught you how to make a simple eggless vanilla cake yesterday along with adding food color to it. So I made a pink sponge yesterday. I made it for an order actually. I had somebody's order. It was for a gender reveal. Since I made 2 sponges out of 2 tins, what I did was I took out 1 layer each just to share with you guys how the basically इसकी शक्ल कैसी लगती है केक की. तो मैं आपको अब ये कट करके दिखाऊंगी because adding food colors in baking is really not tough. You know, you just need to know how much quantity to put it in, and the only secret I would say is to add it slowly by slowly. बहुत बार क्या होता है ना, you guys put a lot of food color all together, so it really can affect the taste of the cake. I'm sorry to get your facts right, but yes, you know, बहुत ज़्यादा food color डालने से ना sometimes the texture of the food goes really bad. The taste is like, you know, I won't call it stale, but the taste is like really not as per the palate. So, you know, don't add a lot of food color because, you know, a pinch of food color can also give you the exact pastel shade of the color you're wanting. Eventually going on further by drops to know what actual color you want to achieve. I am somebody who likes to stick to pastel colors because that's my forte. I don't like too much food color in any of my product, be it fondant, be it cookies, be it anything else, you know. So what I'm trying to say is add little by little, it's going to help you a lot. So now I'm going to show you how this looks. So since this is made from scratch, leftover है तो ये मेरे लिए ही है, तो मैं कुछ भी करूँ उसके साथ, it's fine. But हाँ, my whole purpose is to show you guys how the texture looks like. Do you see how the cake, the sponge has come out? It's really good. Alright, let's just cut it and enjoy it because why not? Mini pizza slice of my cake. Oops, गिर गया. See, it tastes exactly like how a vanilla cake should taste. तो फूड कलर से कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं हुआ. मेरी केक की क्वालिटी बिल्कुल अच्छी बनी है. पूरा स्पॉन्ज में मैंने क्रीम डाल के इसको सोक करके अच्छे से बनाया था. तो एग्जैक्टली माई पॉइंट, फूड कलर विल नॉट ruin your cake. I guess you all should try making this recipe. If not, if you don't have a food color, it's totally fine. My idea was to teach you how to do a cake with food color, but in case you just want to make a vanilla cake minus the food color and just follow the recipe as I've mentioned below, believe me, it will come out wonderful. And do share your feedback on it. Thank you. Also, thank you for being a part of my channel and watching this video till here. It really matters to me. Slowly by slowly, I want my community to grow so I can teach a lot of eggless baking, a lot of healthy baking, and spread the awareness of do's and don'ts while you're baking something. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's Cakes.Magicalhands on YouTube, and I would love to share all my recipes with you slowly and steadily. Thank you for being connected. Love you all. See you in my next episode.